Welcome back to the shop. It's Monday, the 18th of March, 2019.
Hi, everybody.
And welcome back for episode number 100.
100 episodes. Oh my goodness.
Been doing this for
No,
that long?
100 weeks.
Yeah, 2 years this month. I think is when I actually started. Was actually like at the end of this month or something like that. So yeah.
Well, there's 300. Well, there's 52 weeks in a year, so it's been
Probably,
we
maybe
missed a couple
first
weeks
part of
for
April.
different things.
Yeah, holidays, Christmas and stuff. But wow,
100 episodes.
100 times.
And you're only getting better every time we do it.
Every time. Alrighty, guys, let's move on. Alrighty, this week in the shop and projects completed. It was a busy
It was
week.
very
It really
busy.
was. Loretta did some small resin pours. Now, those are going to be jewelry. Is that correct?
Very cute, too.
Yeah, those are really, really nice. And you also finished some of your Easter
Chickens and some eggs.
And some eggs. And we got a bunch of those right down.
Well, you got to put two of them up and make the color scheme.
There we go. It's like
pink and purple. Yeah, there you go.
And we got some other colors up here as well.
Very pretty.
But Mama finished up on that in between other little jobs we were doing. We did fix that brad nailer.
Yes, we did. That was awesome. Thank you, sweetie.
Yeah, that was an easy fix. Easy fix. The little thing that sets the depth for which size brad you were using was broken. We just took it off another one, swapped it out, and made it work. We got to use the DeWalt DW 718 sliding compound miter saw. I don't get to say that often. That's why I said it all. Got to use that. That was impressive, wasn't it?
Yes, scary.
Really, yeah, the guard's off that thing. We're working on getting the guard, but boy, let me tell you, there's nothing like 12 inches of spinning blade right there in your face to keep you up on your toes. Don't suggest that you try using it that way. I am a professional, so we did use it, and we are going to work on getting a guard because it was a little intimidating when you let back off that saw and you got that 12-inch blade swinging right there in your face. I took a step back, I think.
Yes, you did every time, too. You're like, that thing bothers me.
And what we were using it for? We were working on the giant peach. That's right, for James and the giant peach. And talking about James and the giant peach and the big peach, we got that project completed this week. That was fun.
Just a peach.
Just a peach. Just a peach. But that was a fun project.
It was.
We really did. There's a lot of challenges to it. When we wound up finished getting it done, it was in several pieces. When we cut it out of 6, 7 pieces.
Seven.
It was seven total pieces. Yeah, I think it was.
7 total pieces is what we ended up with.
But what we had across the top was part 1A and part 1B, and we put those together. Then we had panel 2, panel 3, panel 4, and panel 5. Now, our original agreement when we talked to Mickey about this is we were just going to cut the parts, put them all in a box, and take them to her. And we got to looking at that when we started. We said, you know, if we put all this stuff in a box, even if we separate it out by which structure goes to which panel to give the panel, because you don't want your panel back there flopping, so we put some structure on it. We said these guys are going to have a nightmare putting this thing together. So what we did was cut each individual piece, lay it out, got it figured out where it goes, and then screwed it down. And after the first one, we figured out just use some hot glue, glue it into space, flip or in its place, flip it over together. It really got a whole lot faster, really quickly. And the sliding compound miter saw, I think, probably really was the star of that show because it did help us a bunch.
It helped us cut the angles and everything easily.
It was great. It was great. But we got that project done. And we got it delivered on Saturday, and that was really, really neat. What do you think her reaction was on that?
She was amazed, I don't know that on paper she really realized how big it was going to be, so she was amazed when we laid it all out on the floor, but she was even more amazed that they only had 3 boards to put on it to put it together. She didn't know it was going to come that way, so I think she was pretty happy with it as well.
Yeah, I think she was real pleased with not only the quality of the workmanship, but how far we went beyond what we were originally supposed to do. We were a couple of days late delivering it, but I think in the long term that saved a bunch of trouble. I would not have been on that construction crew putting it together if somebody had brought me all those panels of plywood and said, "Here you go,
all those
figure it out."
1 by 6s,
1 by 4s,
because 1 by 4s, you wouldn't know which one. And then if you have to flip it this way, flip it that way. But if that one's flipped, then you can. I mean, it would be a nightmare trying to figure out which piece goes with which piece to make it fit.
I think she was tickled pink, and we are going to get some pictures of that after the play, or maybe
during the play, or something. After they get it set up.
Some pictures of that, what that looks like. Okay, guys, let's move on. Well, that sweet tea's good. We got the door open. It's a nice day out there today. Gorgeous day. Back to the sweet tea, man. You know that's my favorite. Alrighty, upcoming for 2 dogs. It's all about the peach, the giant peach. We're going to be doing the peach tree build. which we're going to actually do this week. Now, we've only got 15 days from today to get it built and delivered. Got a lot of work to do, but as we talked about last time, we learned how not to make styrofoam branches, which is much more important than knowing how, because now we know what not to do. So we're going to work on those and get those together. We've got to get the trunk. We've got the plans laid out. We've got the parts laid out. We know what we're going to do, but we've been working on the giant peach. Now it's time to work on the tree that's going to be in James and the giant peach and turn around and be in Alice in Wonderland like a week or two after that. So we got that to do. When we dropped off the giant peach to our good friend Mickey, she mentioned that she had to make a prop bed for James to be sleeping in, and actually going to have a little puppet show behind it. It's going to be silhouetted and have cloth on it, and you'll see a puppet show behind it. And she was asking us how to do that. We felt like her skills would be much better off working with the rehearsal and getting everything ready for the play. We said we would do that as Mama does her tree limb and tree building. I'm going to be working on a prop bed for the show.
Very simple build, though.
Very simple, very straightforward build. Not much to that. And then let's see what else we got. I think that's really it. It's all about the peach, the giant peach. Except for immediately after this video, Mama stopped by, picked up some sandblasting medium for our sandblaster that we talked about last video, or the video before, I forget which. It's sitting out the door. The air hoses run out there. All I got to do is go pick up some of the sandblasting medium, and we're going to play with that.
We're going to play with that. That'll be fun.
So that's all play. That's not any work or anything on that. But that's really kind of it for all the stuff that we got planned coming up. All right, let's move on. Well, I really think that's about it for this evening. Do you have anything, Red?
I want to thank Daniel and Kimmy for hosting the Tangies Craving Party yesterday. That was a blast. Really good food.
We had a really great time. Now, we cooked like 9 turkey legs, and they tell me it comes 3 turkey legs to a package. I don't know. I don't know where they're getting their turkeys from. Probably by the, next to the local nuclear power plant. But they had plenty of 3-legged turkeys, and we got 3 packages of 3-legged turkey legs. I have never cooked just turkey legs. I cooked them attached to the turkey, but never by themselves. I think they came out of the
They were delicious.
Cooked
oh my
them
God,
about
delicious.
325 for about 2 hours. The recipe, everything I read said to do it for 2.5 hours at 350. At 350, not 325. I said, yeah, that'd have been rocks, but we didn't do that. But anyhow, they come out really, really well on that. Alrighty. Yes. Anything else we got?
And if anybody wants to attend the play, James and the Giant Peach, it's in April. Let us know.
That's right.
I think it's the first weekend in April. So she said we could have all the tickets we wanted. So anybody who wants to attend, let us know so we can get a head count on her saving us the tickets.
Yeah, we like to keep it, no more than 8 people. I don't want to be greedy about it, but she just said any amount of people we want to bring is fine. Certainly like to take the butterbean.
Oh yeah, I think she would love it.
So yeah, let us know if you want to do that. Alrighty guys, I really think that is just about it for this evening.
Yep, I don't have anything.
Alright, as always, we'd like to say thank you for watching the video. And remember, we'd love to see you back in the shop. Welcome back to the shop. It's the 18th of March. Something.
No, it's March 18th, isn't it?
No.
18th of March?
It's Monday.
Monday,
It's
18th
Monday.
of March.
Okay.
All right, we'll do it again.
Look, it's a boy. I don't know why I looked at the bottom of something. Okay. All right.